Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to July's NicoleJones911 unboxing. I'm sorry I'm very late for this. There are a couple of reasons. I was waiting for these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous florals, which I'm going to talk to you about in a moment. Nicole was off on a little bit of a holiday in the earlier part of the month where she had no access to Wi-Fi, so we couldn't be messaging each other back and forth. But, you know, as I told her at that point, you know, I have so much to keep me happy, so there was no worries there. Then I got a little bit busier last week with some mom duty. Anyway, you've seen me using my gorgeous digiprints throughout the month for sure. I only labeled one of them earlier in the month as an actual design team project because it was. The others I didn't because they were not sort of a new July release items, but you know that I use my digiprints on almost every layout anyway, and at the end of the month I show you all of those layouts. But so in July, what did I get? There is a new floral release, Flowers number 5, and I love it. It's a daisy type shape. I'm sorry if you can hear that little bit of noise outdoors. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning here. The humidity is broken, the heat has broken, and we had some lovely, lovely days yesterday, and we are to have another one today before it starts creeping back up again. So windows open. These are lovely daisy shapes, and they are just beautiful. They do have different tones. I can't wait to fussy cut these out. You could punch these out. Of course, on this sheet, you can punch them out as well. And I'm going to have to see if I can get a second sort of print out of this one by fussy cutting out just the top layer, if that's, because if you look at it, it really you can see the dimension, and you can see the darker bottom layer of the petals. They are just gorgeous. So this here is the sheet that punches out beautifully with a 1.5 inch, 1 1/4, and a 1 inch punch. And I did see Nicole using her 2 inch punch on the larger one as well. Now, just I guess because of the spacing, it doesn't absolutely work on every single one. But if I'm looking here, I think it might. I'll test that out for you and let you know. But you can use a 2 inch punch with this one. You all know that I love fussy cutting. I'm not watching the opening ceremonies of the Olympics this morning. I'm going to catch the replay this evening because Mom is not up yet. It's very early for her. She's not an early riser. And although I won't be visiting her today, I told her that we would sort of watch the opening ceremonies, the replay this evening together, so that she can call me with her impressions, or sometimes she's not quite sure of things, so she checks she checks them out with me. So I will be fussy cutting, talking to Mom, and watching the Olympic opening ceremonies this evening. So these are the yellow. Then we go into the turquoise. Is that not just gorgeous? The turquoise, the red. I got the bundle. And the bundle are still on sale in the shop. So pop on over there. Don't forget to use my code Moira10. But the bundles are actually still at 50%. So it's such an awesome deal as is. But my code still works. So you get these for a song. The purple. These colors are so beautiful and saturated. The pink. These might be, I love Flowers number 4, as you know, but these might just be my favorite. Pink, these are the peach. Lovely, which is a little bit of a dusty, beautiful. This matches a lot of the Jen Hatfield collections, I find. The orange, which goes with a lot of the Vicky Boutin, but you're going to see afterwards that the bright orange, even more so, the purple, the pink, just those beautiful saturated colors go with a lot of the Vicky Bouton collections. This one is called More Yellow. So it's a little bit of a brighter golden yellow. You see this here, it has a little bit, I would say, of a green tinge to it, and this is really sort of a nice golden yellow with the buttery middle. So that is just a nice addition, and that is a new color. That is a new color that Josh and Nicole have just put recently. This is the light gray. I mentioned to you before that I really wanted to do a black and white layout, and I want to use these grayscale florals, and then maybe even the colorless ones as is without coloring them green. And then you see here the dark gray. Now that is almost the underlying layer here is almost black. So that would be fun, and you can see the difference in tones here for sure. This is a colorless. Now, when you purchase the bundle is sort of a bonus. So, my goodness me. So, 1, the bundles are on sale. 2, you get a freebie. And 3, use my code Moira10, and you get another 10% off. So, my goodness me, that's almost for nothing. So the colorless, so you see I could just use these as is, or of course use my Copics, or you could use colored pencils, or even watercolor. I must try, and I told you before I was going to do that, and I forgot to do it. Put these on watercolor paper and give it a try. The brown. The brown. This is the bright orange, which is, as the name implies, just a little bit brighter and maybe a little bit paler as well. It's a lovely, it might be my favorite of the orange tones. I think the bright orange might be my favorite. And then we have the blue. So that is the main item for this month's unboxing. But then I wanted to go in and complete a little bit of my grid, medium grid paper. So I went in and I got the brown, and there's brown 1 and 2. So this one here is almost a tan color, or sort of like a craft color, and then a darker brown. And then I went in and got the, is it light gray? I think it is the light gray as well in the medium. I like the medium grid. It's my favorite. I'll print for you when I use this once in a while. I'll print for you. I do have 1 or 2 of the large grids, so I'll print it out just so that in one of my layouts I can show you the difference, but I do tend to use the medium. And then I just wanted to pop here and show you a little bit. This really has nothing to do with my unboxing. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm on the design team either, because I am also a patron of Nicole. She has a Patreon site, and she has 3 different levels: bronze, silver, and gold, and I believe it's $5, $10, and $15 a month. And I just wanted to show you that on Patreon we have an exclusive color, which is the mint, which does, if you look at it very quickly, looks very, very similar to the turquoise, but then if you look at them side by side, you can definitely see a difference. But that is an exclusive color for the patrons, and I just wanted to show you some of the fun ones that we get. And these are things that I have not bought in others, but we get freebies. And what I wanted to mention here, if you're considering becoming a patron, and Nicole has no idea that I'm doing this, so this is in no way, shape, or form related to anything that I already do for Nicole. I just really love her Patreon site. And what I wanted to say is basically whatever level you choose to be at, you pretty much get, in addition to tons of videos, page making kits, there's a live in the Facebook group once a month where she does at least 3 layouts, and then you get a whole bunch of freebie digiprints. And quite honestly, just the digiprints, the freebies that you get, pretty much pay for being a patron. So if you're finding that you don't have enough to maybe go over and do a lot of purchasing and be a patron, you might want to try being a patron for a couple of months, see what you get in the digiprints. Now, you just get the one color, but nonetheless, you know, it can certainly help you start building a few extra digiprints if you know, you need to curtail your budget a little bit. Anyway, I just really wanted to say that because I think she does such an incredible and awesome job over on Patreon. And as I said, that has absolutely nothing to do with why we're here today. But there you go. There is my July unboxing. If, as always, there's anything you would like to see me do in particular, please make sure, just don't hesitate, leave me a comment down below, and I will probably go into early August, of course, with some of this gorgeousness, but you're going to see quite a bit popping up over the next week. Thanks for being here, my friends. Bye for now.